Folks, with 7 races remaining in our season, we've reached, I don't know what's going on here with Sanford and Son. They're too good. 176-point lead over John Smith in second place. Tango sitting down there 370 points back. Without Sanford and Son existing, yeah, points would change a little bit, but Tango would be less than 200 points back of the championship. Something has to happen to Sanford and Son these last handful of races. We've been talking about it. We just have to see it come to fruition here. And we have a direct line with God himself now. And we'll see if we can talk him into doing something here. There you see old Tango. His championship hopes aren't looking too good as he heads out for his qualifying laps here at Dover. Just trying to get on the track here. Wait a minute. Tango, what are you doing? Oh man, I think that was just a signature Tango spin move. The Tango, I don't know, we'll come up with a name for that, but that made the women go wild here in the infield. They're throwing their bras out on the track too. We might have to put in a ban for the bras now. Tango officially begins his qualifying lap here at Dover. The Monster Mile, White Lightning. I had the nickname White Lightning in high school. Because I was just quick to, when I was with the woman, I don't know. Tango heading through 3 and 4 here on his first lap here. Let's see what he gets here. I'm going to say it's 24.5-ish. 3.54, folks. As Tango heads through 1 and 2. That's a good little diamond action here. This is his Dude Wipes cleanup lap. Dude Wipes. Take your butthole to the finish line with Dude Wipes. As Tango sees the finish line in his sight. This isn't a bad lap here. That's a good 3 and 4. He really needed to nail that 3 and 4. What do you get here? A 24.175, folks. I'd say mid-20s here. ESPN, the worldwide leader in motorsports coverage and NASCAR. Welcome you to the Monster Mile. This atmosphere is amazing. The Goo Goo Dolls were in the infield just a short while ago performing their hit song Iris. And let's not forget about the smoldering hot babes who have flocked to the track. They're everywhere, bending over to check tire pressure, their skirts fluttering up as the cars race past. The infield is a veritable buffet of beauty, to the point where you forget we're here for an actual race. It's the MB&A 400, folks. Not every one of these intros is going to be a banger. Let's check out this starting grid. Winston Churchill on the pole, the old lion up there with Cliff of the Big Red Dog on the front row. I don't know where we're at in the grid right now, folks. But the big name, Sanford and Son, starting P14. Also, take a good look at Uranus. Starting their P10 in row 5. Dude Wipes throwing their money around here in the Winston Cup Series. They have thrown their name on Uranus's car. And Uranus is looking good. So, check out the rest of the field. Martin Luther King Jr. We're still wondering whether or not we're going to mic him up for a race. I don't know if that's going to be problematic. Eddie Blinken sitting P20. We've had him mic'd up this season. Tango starting P24. We nailed that. Mid-20s, we nailed that. We know what we're doing here, folks, at ESPN Speed World. No other names matter, folks. Jesus Christ, that was fun. That was a good stretch he had this season, but he's poop town now. And that sweet stick of butter. Mary Poppins starting P39, folks.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Pitter patter, let's get at her, folks. The field's having a tough time starting. I know why. They were kept up all night last night because Susan Sarandon, folks, is a screamer. You know, she was protesting the Panties ban, but we knew the allure of the hot Winston Cup racing. She was not going to be able to stay away from it. And her and Tango hooked up this weekend, and they were in their RV or Tango's trailer in the infield last night. And she just it was ridiculous. Like coyotes were howling in the distance. It must have been incredible. Of course, we're talking about late 80s, early 90s, Susan Sarandon. She has that vibe. She had that vibe of like, you know, a girl that you meet at a bar and she's like like really into, she does her own art, or she does crafts, or she makes stuff. And she's like a free spirit, you just go with it. And, you know, that's kind of the vibe there. Tango making moves here early. Kathy Griffin. Hang on. What's Gene Hackman doing with Tango? Look out, Tango. There's a span in front of Tango. Tango, look out. Tango steals some spots from MLK and Abraham Lincoln. Who was that? That was the yellow car. Might have been Statue of Liberty, folks. Hot action. I don't know. I don't think there's any other I don't think there's any other hot action on the internet besides this stuff. Tango trying to get a hold on the old girl. We got another wreck, or we got... What's going on here, folks? Getting low call-outs. We're all right. I don't think we mentioned, folks, we're using a 1990s car body that you can find on the website, folks. It's in the description. Hang on. Pocahontas involved in that wreck, it looks like, folks. Field is bunched up a little bit, but still hot action. Tango, don't spin out, brother. All right, Tango. You know, this is hot. This is a hot start. I forget. Oh no, yeah. Kathy Griffin was here. She basically took Susan Sarandon's spot leading the protest, but she was only here for a short amount of time. The local family of Eagles came and swooped her up and took her back to their nest. Tango, what? Look out for the wall there. They thought she was a rat, and they took her back to the nest and fed their young. So all that's left out there is Selena Gomez, Megan Mullally, and Meryl Streep. And we'll try to get them all into the track here. Anyway, Tango, not just a weird start. We'll see where you're at here on a field summary, but we'll send it on to you.
Thanks, Andre. Oh, excuse me, folks. Yeah, okay, Andre. Yeah, not the hottest start there. But I'm kind of worried because I ran some practice laps and I felt myself passing them pretty easily, so I upped the difficulty a touch. What are they doing here? But this feels good. All right, P19. We'll see where Sanford and Son ended up. I really have to nail these turns. If you see me get squirrely in a turn, that's because I didn't nail it. You have to like perfectly have your wheel positioned through the turn. That's a good one. Sanford and Son started P14. He's up to P6. Yeah, we just need. That's just ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. And again, I could always sit there and just keep on hitting quick qualify until, you know, Sanford and Son starts before me and I see they have a bad starting position, and then just go with it. Go with that, you know, that actual. But I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to beat the mathematical odds here, and it's not happening. All right, those wall hits are fine as long as I don't hit with my right front. I think we can take a lot of those wall hits without incrementally taking on damage throughout the race, you know.
That car's a lap down. Car low.
O.J. Simpson's already a lap down.
Clear. Clear all the way. Clear. Car low. Still there.
Do I have a? He's saying I have a car low.
Still there. Clear all the way. Car low. Still there.
This is a frustratingly good difficulty. Just like Indianapolis. OJ held me up there. Apparently he's a lap down for whatever reason. Probably involved in a wreck. I don't know. He has to. I mean, that would have to be the only. Yeah. Tell you what, I like this little squatty 90s. You know, you can just tell it's a lower to the ground kind of squatty body mod here. This 90s body. Kind of like it. Man, I hate for there to be lame duck races at the end of the season where we're not really battling for the championship but I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, Sanford and Son can't be stopped right now. That turn, you see that turn where I'm picking up speed on O.J. Simpson right here? I got to do that every time. And I'm in the same position I was a few laps ago where O.J. Simpson's taking up the whole track. And it's almost like there's only one thing left to do here. Whew, this Dover's good. No, OJ, if you're gonna do this, bye. See ya, OJ. I don't have time for that. He was running like an ass clown, and then he decided to come down into the line when I was. He's a lap down. We're not. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're not doing that. Tell you what, this is good too that we actually close on them at the end of the run. I mean, you can definitely see where we're faster than them here, but we should be seeing pit stops. Yep, there we go. Okay. Should have pitted there because now I'm slowed up where I could have stayed. Yeah, that's fine. We'll pit this time by. With this setup and just it being wild. All right, let's go in here. I'll go in. This is nice and clean little entry here. Stay away from them.
Watch your speed now. Clear. You've got a car stop down low in turn 4.
All right. This pit stop brought to you by Mike's Harder Blood Orange, which is really dangerous. It does not taste like, it tastes like Sunny Delight with a little bit of a kick. It's unbelievable.
Okay, the leader is pitting now. You've got a car stop down low in turn 4. Go, 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 go.
I can't go.
You've got a car
There we go.
down low in turn 4. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,000.
Again, they're getting held up because I have Dover maxed out, and that's really one of the tracks where it does not like being maxed out, the 39. But we had to do it with our system.
4,000. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Go, go, go.
All right, there's Loy Allen. We were hanging out with him before pit stops. Jimi Hendrix, he was that car that was, I kept on getting that call out that was under me when I was trying to get around OJ. Car stop down low on the front stretch, which probably means some kind of pit road wall situation. Hopefully we can get that on the feed. All right, just past Sanford and Son. He was probably, he was P6. And he was probably held up on pit road. That's not my problem. I did know that we were going to run into issues at certain tracks with a maxed out field, but what were we going to do? Just run the entire season with 35 drivers? So I didn't want the point system to get screwed up by 4 drivers randomly being taken out of some races, a bunch of races. There's a lot of tracks where the field size becomes an issue. So it's not a huge deal. And it's almost, we need it. We need that help now. Sorry. I have to survive the rest of this race not hitting the wall. Yeah, Roy Allen's going to be for position.
All right, folks, after 29 of 96 laps, let's check out these standings going to commercial. And folks, we know, felt like we've had a couple of good broadcasts recently. This isn't up to the, I don't know, Tango, he might be a little nervous or something. We're coming out flat here, folks. So just enjoy the hot racing action. Beethoven in the lead. Clifford started P3. He's sitting up there on the front row. Poseidon and my cat right off the top 5. 6 through 10. There's your boy Tango sitting P9, looking good. Sanford and Son, it looked like he was going to shake out deeper in the field, but he's sitting P12, folks. Unbelievable. We haven't seen that wreck that happened early on, but O.J. Simpson is 4 laps down. I don't know what happened there. And it looked like that was Lady Liberty that was sliding down the track on that early wreck. Tango's 11.3 seconds back behind Beethoven. We'll see if he can track him down. We'll try to, if we remember, we'll have the interval there. 11.3 going to commercial. We'll see where he's at coming back from commercial. So just stay tuned, folks. We'll be back with more action here from Dover, the MBNA 400 on ESPN Speedway.
On an all-new Baywatch, the tide has turned for the worse when a dangerous rescue goes wrong, leaving Mitch paralyzed.
You do have some serious damage to your spinal cord.
And his life shattered.
Are you gonna walk again? I wish I could give you some guarantees, but I can't.
Will Mitch drown in despair?
I'm fighting! Just don't know what the hell I'm fighting for.
It's a very special Baywatch.
Sunday at 5 on Channel 50.
All right, folks, welcome back to ESPN Speed World, the running of the MBNA 400 at Dover. Tango 9.9 seconds back, but it looked like we've had 3 different leaders now. I think Elvis Presley's now in the lead up there. Probably getting some great looks at Tango right now. He's passing Ninja Turtles on the inside. 4th position. You're getting those pictures from our Pennzoil copter cam flying high above the speedway as usual, folks. Amelia Earhart at the controls. Trying to get her into the pre-race driver shower just to, I don't know, just see what's going on there. Her body's always covered up by, like, pilot gear and stuff. Tell you what, the Hawk Tua girl, she tried sneaking into the driver's shower and it was like, nah, thanks. Like, you had your 7 minutes of fame and it's like, for something that was just obscene. Like, I don't know. crass is the word, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know. How do you think her dad feels? Or her parents, period? Like, Dad, I'm TikTok famous. Oh, cool, what for? Well... and... I mean... Like, yeah, the parents are ashamed, but also... Every, like, community gathering going forward, everyone just knows your daughter... I don't know. It's not the best. There's stupid O.J. Simpson there in front of Tango. Don't make him take you out again, O.J. This race is hot right now, folks. Tango 8.5 back of the leaders of Elvis Presley. And Sanford & Son. Tango's P7, Sanford & Son P10. Spin in turn 1 behind Tango. Hopefully, I don't know. Sanford & Son wasn't involved, folks, so forget that. That's all that matters right now. Nothing else matters. And folks, I'm telling you, we're just coming out flat this race. We got nothing to talk about. No, we do have something to talk about. It's a spin in turn 3. Tango, slow down. Steal some spots if you can here, man. Tango, I don't know if you're allowed to do that. What are you doing? Tango, NASCAR might black flag you. You might have lost some spots too, like an absolute moron. We'll get some kind of... What's Wonder Woman doing, Tango? Be careful with her. High drama, Tango. You're in 4th place. I just saw the score tower that you're in P4. Pit stop's coming up in a few laps. We'll set this down to Tango.
Yeah, thanks, Andre. Yeah, it is a flat broadcast. We apologize, folks. Oh, boy. There we go. We're moving. We'll pit next time by. I stole some cheapo spots there. I am leading a lap, though, it looks like. Boy, we still have another round of pit stops after this one.
Watch your speed now.
See, there's Clifford. That's going to give us a good gauge. Clifford just left his pit stall. And I meant to really hug the wall this time. Oh, Jesus, Winston Churchill. All right, come on. Who's clear out behind me? Oh, this is ugly. All right.
Watch your speed now.
All right, we'll see. Clifford is a good barometer. Elvis Presley was in the lead before stops.
Clear low. Watch your speed now.
Hopefully, just by saying this out loud, I'll remember. But there was a spin in turn 1 before the big turn 3 mess up. Hopefully, I remember to grab that turn 1 spin. That's all we had was the hot start spin or whatever with Statue of Liberty, I think, and then this stuff. And the O.J. Simpson dump. All right, just got back in 5th call out. Okay, here's Beethoven. Beethoven was leading going to pit stop, so he's a front runner here. Wow, this field is all janked up. I'm back to 11.3 back from the leader, Elvis. Sanford & Son did not get mucked up in this at all. He's P12 right now. Come on. We cannot catch a break with him at all. I'll tell you what, I did see Razor Ramon in my rear view. He's going to be pitting in the next few laps. I do not want him to get around me. I just don't want to have to think. Oh, that was a good turn there. You have. That's a 24. No, I need a 23 something, I think. You have no idea how much jockeying and concentration. I think that's why, the broadcast isn't up to snuff this race, because I have to spend so much time concentrating in the turns. Like, there's no force feedback with NASCAR Racing 2, and my wheel, when I turn it, there's like, when you turn it very subtly, you can feel there's like little notches that it clicks. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. And you have to find like the perfect notch to get in. It's hard to explain, but it's a nice little challenge. And that's just something where if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That turn, I nailed it pretty much. And if I can nail it 2 times a lap, we'll turn into 23 6-ish. Yeah, 6-ish. And it's going to be decent. I had to let out of the gas a little bit to correct it. No, that was awful, relatively speaking, to what kind of times we want to run. You see that little move I got to make at the end? That's because I got to correct the car, and I got to move the wheel into like a different notch to correct it. This is a good one. Where am I at? 11 seconds back, so I've gained 3/10. Man, you can see, I'm running 23.7s, where 23.6 is my PB, and I can barely hang on to Sig Hansen right here. This is awesome. In my dream, which will eventually become a reality, is, well, I'll never run like 500-mile races. But my dream is to have like a 30-lap window here where, because some of these windows are shorter, and you're probably wondering, like, why is there 3 pit stops at Dover? You could get away with just 2. But no, because I have to bring that pit window down, because the longer the pit window goes, the more I'll gain on them. But then I'm going to be fixing that by really digging into the tire wear and tire heat or whatever lines in the track file. And I'll solve that. But I would love to get to the point where I could run like a 70-lap window here and just not worry about, a tire wear difference between me and the AI. That would be great.
All right, folks, it's time for a field summary brought to you by Mike's Harder. Mike's Harder, a real drink for a real man. Tango Spooner Jr. sitting P5, 10.2 back, so he's gained a second on Elvis since the pit stops. And we have, look at this, folks. We have only the top 9 cars are on the lead lap. We have everyone else a lap down, having to do with that pit road issue. But NASCAR is fully aware of, as Tango mentioned. But in Sanford, it's there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about this, other than, I don't know. There's not. He's too good. He might be setting some kind of record that we'll look back on in 10 years. That just cannot be beat. Incredible performance by Sanford and Son this season. Uranus sitting P12, looking good there in that dude wipes ride. Pocahontas currently in the pits as we started this field snapshot or field summary. We lost Garth Brooks on lap 57 recently. We might have been able to show that. We lost Martin Luther King, probably during the commercial break. We're probably coming back from commercial. We might have seen that along with that hot rack. Hopefully we're able to show you everything here on ESPN Speed World. And a programming note here as we look back on the action. Stay tuned for the world television premiere of Sudden Death starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals in Pittsburgh. He just let Jean-Claude Van Damme's a firefighter, and he just let a girl die. He just let a little girl die in his arms in a house fire. Wait a minute, Tango, no! Run, birds, birds! Look out! That's sudden death after the race. Tango!
Jesus, Lord in heaven, man. Yep. Tell you what. The front of the car is all smashed in. I will take that. I will take that over. You got heavy wheel damage. And there's a spin on the front stretch. We got wildness here. Oh, God. I'm stealing these spots. I'm taking what I can here. I don't care. I just got the lead. Now I got to hold it. Now I just got to hold on to it. We still have other pit stops. I got to turn off my damage. Okay. All right, we're leading laps here. I'm going to see if this is... All right, I'm going to put my head down here and see if this is really affecting the car. It might not be affecting the car too much. Again, the heavy wheel damage, that's the one where you're like, they're like, well, you got to pit, brother. We got to put a tire on your car. Okay, I just ran a 24 flat. I'm concentrating. I'm trying to get a baseline on whether my car is jacked up or not. Well, put it this way. If it was, it would be frustrating right now and obvious. So I think we're in good shape. As long as they don't try to fix it on this pit stop, I could probably win this thing. Tell you what, I gotta think in reverse right now. I know that sounds weird. I'm trying to put it into words. At the beginning of the run, because we gotta pit one more time, which I think is right now. They are faster than me, and I don't know if my car's hurt to where they're gonna be really faster than me. The fact I'm not pulling away from Elvis means the damage on my car kind of evens out the playing field at the end of a run. So I'm trying to get everything I can out of the car right now so that after pit stops, Elvis went into pit just now, so I'm going in now. After pit stops, they're going to be faster than me. They're faster than me, period, but with this damage, I might not be able to hold on to the lead, which I won't feel too bad about because it's kind of a cheapo way to take a win, but... It's the Winston Cup Series. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Watch your speed now.
That was one of the worst. Slow down. Go back. Okay, good. I'm in. Somehow. I usually stop and then I give myself a little gas to make sure I'm in the stall. And that was one of the only time this season that I guess I stopped too early and it didn't like it. But we're good. All right, folks.
Go, 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 go. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,000. 4,000.
All right, we'll see. This is big here, man. need a win. Maybe Sanford and Son got held up in? No. Well, I don't know. They were a lap down. I don't know.
Keep it on 4,000. Motor brake. Now shut off.
Moment of truth here. If Elvis flies by me coming up, I'm in trouble. Here comes Rowdy Burns. There goes Elvis. I'm not going to be able to catch him. I don't know. Let's see what this car does here. Yeah, who cares? Old McDonald in the lead. That's not important. That's not a thing.
Okay, the leader is hitting now.
I mean, the car isn't tight
Okay, they're running third.
in the turns. It's just, I feel like just some speed has been knocked off. I don't care about the standings. I'm trying to get an idea on what my car's doing here. No, you can see Elvis is taking off.
They're running second. That car behind you is fourth position. The 32 car.
I mean, as I was talking about, even if I run 23.7s here, it's still not going to be good enough in the time we have left in the beginning of a run. And then we got to deal with O.J. Simpson's stupid ass. See, that was one of my good, decent turns. 23.8. A few more laps, my tires settle in. Yeah, so my damage isn't really affecting me. It's just, I just have to hold on. 14 more laps, get a top 5 finish. Turn 1's coming up. I might be able to sneak around Elvis here. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that Sanford and Son? It is. He's here. Let's stay high because we're probably having a pit. We're probably getting a pitter.
All right, driver, that next car is the lead.
Yeah, folks. You stay. You stick with me. I'll get you through NASCAR racing too. Boy, this is a demolition. This has become like a graveyard. Half of Razor Ramon's car is missing.
Got a car up high. Clear. They're all right.
And we can maybe. I don't know. I'm not throwing away this race. I'm trying to get this weirdo win.
Still there. Clear, clear. You got a car up high.
What am I doing right now? Okay. Slow down. Razor Ramon, he pits a little. He pits a few laps after the pit window because he wrecked early. So I got to get around him before. Look at Elvis Presley just gone.
That car's a lap down. We've got just 10 more to go. 10 left. We've got a slow car ahead.
I hope I'm able to remember all these wrecks and stuff.
That car behind you is fourth position.
That might help me remember
That
Babe
car's a
Ruth.
lap down.
And when I say remember, I mean when I'm just like scrolling. It's not like I sit there and watch this entire thing over. When I just scroll through my timeline looking for, you know, stuff to where I want a replay of. I'm basically, if I haven't been able to keep good notes during the race, I'm basically just going by memory and seeing, hopefully getting a glimpse of Babe Ruth's beat up car is going to remind me, oh, he was in a wreck somewhere. I don't know. Just hanging on for dear life. The races were, and I'm usually super diligent on remembering those little call outs that we get, even if it doesn't affect us on the track. The times that I forget them is usually because I'm not editing the video right after the race, which is going to be the case on this video too. I'm running this race right now, but I'm not going to be able to sit down and edit it for another, 15, 16 hours, whatever it is. And the editing only takes a few hours with these, which I really enjoy. NR 2003, some of those videos were taking like 3.5 hours to do. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'll ever go back to that. It's great having the freedom of the cameras and stuff on there, but
Just 5 more to go. Keep it up.
if I can get that, if I can somehow get that free camera to work on this, man. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but all right. 4 laps to go. Sanford and Son, P8. Man, we can't. All this mess this race, every chance that they could get collected in something, and there's nothing we can do.
Don't forget, keep your eye on the gate.
I think that's a fuel call out. Actually. Maybe that was Ben Bailey early on, the yellow car. I think that was Statue of Liberty, though.
Just 2 to go.
You can see right now I'm barely holding on to Elvis. I think the last few laps I've been right on the money with the interval to him. I'm not worried about the standings there. Just 2.4, 2.4, 2.4. This feels like this is going to be the same deal.
One more time around.
Exactly. See? This is awesome. And again, I love these little... Okay, hang on. I can't gain a position here. I'm just going to hang out. But I love the look of these little squatty bodies in this mod. There you go.
All right, there's the play. It's all over. That's okay.
And this is the kind of race where, with a bunch of cars a lap down and stuff, it's probably not worth risking blowing up my car trying to wreck O.J. Simpson. But we already wrecked him this race, so we don't have to do it again. Well, I didn't see any of the wrecks during the race, but Babe Ruth was a menace. I mean, he was involved. He wrecked twice in 30 seconds. Spun out with Dolly Parton or somebody there at the end. Insane. But yeah, the pit road issue, that'll be solved by not having 39 cars. I think the game wants 35 here. It is what it is. Sanford and Son, so many things could have happened this race. So many wrecks. They could have been involved in something, but no. They end up still getting the top 10. But I did get the extra 5 bonus points for leading a lap, so that helps. And I might be gaining 40 points on them here. So we're going to be up to 330 behind them with 6 races to go, man. We just got to hope. That's where we're at now. We just got to hope for their DNF and or bad finishes. Trying to think. Yeah, Pocahontas and Razor Ramon. Pocahontas, I guess, got into Razor Ramon on that first wreck. Trying to think here. Nothing else. I'm just looking through the standings. Nothing crazy. Yeah, the O.J. Simpson thing, go to hell. Yeah, that's it. So we're moving on. We're moving on to Talladega. You've seen the schedule: Talladega, Martinsville, Rockingham, Charlotte, Phoenix, Atlanta, and just looking at that schedule, Martinsville is going to be annoying, and Phoenix might be annoying just because I only run there once a season. I'm not really used to the track. But that's it. These other 4 races, I got to keep churning out top 5s, and hopefully something happens to Sanford and Son. Oh, where'd John Smith finish here? Okay, P24. And where were the other Andy Dufresne. P26. He's up there in the points. Sig Hansen over there on the right. Abe Blinken over there on the left, but he came in 242 back. So it's really coming down to Sanford and Son, man. So just, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, thanks for watching.